You've done the work, you've accomplished, you've created great things already. You have a pile of papers that show your capability to give you confidence, right? And yet, still, even though on paper you are super successful, when it comes to fully presenting yourself, being out there in the world, there's still a part of you that is not honouring all of you. There's still a part of you that's still holding back. Sometimes you want to say something and you rehearse it and rehearse. Perhaps you have an important meeting. Perhaps you want to speak to some people who can support you with your project, or perhaps you have to lead a project and you have all of these things inside you that you want to say, but you find yourself practicing, going over it again, filming again, as if you're not quite sure it's actually going to be okay or not. And you can ask 5, 10 other people for validation. And for a start, you can get 5 or 10 different opinions anyway, because that's just their subjective opinion. And secondly, they might not be right. Actually, sometimes we just have to be able to trust in what we believe in, because what we believe in might be something quite different. It might be quite original. It might be something that's quite out there that no one has quite really thought about yet. And because it's so out there and on the edge and left field and brilliant, it also makes us slightly hesitant. It makes us slightly hold back. All the times we've been criticised, all the times we've been told we're too much, all the times that we were ridiculed or laughed at or made to feel that we'd done something wrong. Every one of those memories is there in ourselves. They stay there until they are released, and all of those memories end up being these internal blocks and barriers that we have in our bodies. I come from a culture where, as a female, generally, traditionally, we're quite meek, mild, quiet. We're not outspoken, we're not loud, we're not raucous, not like Western people, us Chinese girls, Japanese, or the Asian people generally are quite quiet. Not just Asian, just Chinese. I'm just speaking from my personal experience. And so it's not in our culture to be loud, it's not in our culture to speak up for ourselves necessarily, So what happens? Sometimes it can tip the other way. When we hold back and we don't fully give ourselves permission, then what might happen is that we're so held back, we freeze, that in a moment of anxiety or whatever, it might all come tumbling out, or we might express ourselves but in this kind of strained voice, or we might speak super fast out of nervousness, right? Just take a breath. Has any of what I said just now just landed for you? Has any of it hit home in any sort of way? Now, if we drop back out of here into our bodies, if we sense and feel into our bodies and we start to move with it, we start to move with all of what is, rather than having all of that anxiety and overthinking stuck in our mind. When we drop into our body and move and dance, it bypasses the hypercritical part of our brain, the inner critic. We just drop into something that's deeper. We drop into a sense of spaciousness and openness. Dropping into our bodies means that we can start to shift those stories that are stuck as tension, sometimes literally as pain, as trauma in our cells, right? When we drop into our bodies and we move, it starts to dislodge these stories. There's more spaciousness. There's a sense of ease. You start to feel a sense of calm pervading your body. And then from this place, it means that your body has the foundation, the support system, the grounding to hold your voice. So rather than be your voice and trying to express what you want coming from here and from this tight, constrained body, it comes from a place of spacious, grounded support. That's just one aspect of being able to drop into our bodies and move and dance, to be able to fully express ourselves and find our voice. if you would like to be able to express yourself more, if you're done with not allowing yourself, from self-censoring, from holding back, from constantly checking in with yourself, second guessing, if you're done with that, then join me. 3 days, Reclaim Your Creative Power, a somatic dance journey, January 20th to the 22nd, because we are entering a new year. We are in a new year, 2026. It's time for you to be fully you in the world. Isn't it time? So day 1 will be clarity. We gain clarity by dropping back into our body, dropping out of here into here, finding calm. So instead of being here, we're here. Day 2, we start to get into our energetic being. We start to release what's holding us back. We find momentum. And day 3, we can find new direction, new creativity and new expression. You've absolutely got nothing to lose and everything to gain. So January the 20th, join on the link. DM me if you have any questions or if you can't find the link. See you soon.